Hey, are you using Claude Code? Do you notice that it gets stuck reading the Autodesk Platform Services API pages? Well, meet the new APS Docs Skill. I'm Michael Beale, Developer Advocate for Autodesk Platform Services, and in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how this new skill turns Claude Code into an APS power user. So it finds the right docs fast, uses the correct SDK patterns, and generates working APS code directly into your project. Less time searching, more time problem solving. To get started is really easy. It takes about 10 seconds. First, type in Claude, and now type in the following. Please install this APS Docs Skill at apsautodesk.com/llms.txt. Add a user agent header. Press enter, and that's it. From now on, every new Claude session will now know how to navigate the APS Docs pages. Alright, let's walk through an example. I want to extract some layer information out of an AutoCAD DWG file. Let's search for some sample DWG files. I've got some here at Cal Poly. If I go ahead and I convert one of those into the viewer, I can see it here, and I've got the layers here I can click on. And this is the information that I want to extract. And I can do that using the APS Automation APIs. I'm going to create a new application. Let's call it Extract Layers, and I'll just use traditional web app. Okay, now I've got my key and secret, and I'm going to put those into an environment variable. And a secret. And then Claude is going to create that .env file with the correct variable names. Let's take a quick look. It's there. Now let's create the big Python script. Create a Py script that uses the latest APS Automation API, the 2026 AutoCAD engine, and I want to find all the layers in a DWG file and save them to an output file. Use the key and secret that's found in my .env file. Oh, and before you start, download these 3 sample DWG files from the Cal Poly website here. Now the PyScript, it should also handle everything end-to-end. So everything from authenticating, setting up OSS storage, signed URL, upload, downloading the text file. And I want to split the code into APS client and run files. Use the rich library to show the progress steps in a neat little CLI application. So that'll show the spinner and the tick box. Now you might get asked questions along the way. You can set up YOLO mode if you prefer, and it won't ask you these questions. It's just checking right now to see if I want to download these files from a remote location. You can see also too that it has it's got the engine API correct. It's got the DWG links correct. It's downloaded the 3 sample files. The authentication's working. The 2026 engine is set up, and now it's got everything it needs. It's made some key decisions. It's going to use a script-only activity, so pure AutoLisp, and then yeah, it's wrapping up here. It's created the ignore file to run it off, and then finally it's tested it itself. It's working end-to-end. It's extracted the layers. It found 25 of them, and it used the AutoCAD 2026 Cloud Engine to. Okay, so let's run the final result. Back in the terminal, I'm going to type in Python run. And it's going to immediately authenticate with 2LO. It's going to create the bucket, download my sample DWG file. It's going to build the app bundle, define the activity, generate a signed URL for uploading, run AutoCAD in the cloud. And finally, it retrieves the output text containing our layers information. And here it is printed out as a text file. Let's take a quick look at the source code. The Lisp script that was used is here. The run script here goes through each section. So for example, for each step, you can see there's an authentication step, sorting out the bucket, downloading DWGs, uploading them, creating the app bundle activity, signed URLs, and submitting the work item, as well as polling for status. Okay, and that's a wrap. To recap, this is how you install the skill. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Autodesk Platform Services for more videos like this one. Thanks again.